For many people around the world, leg day has been cancelled because gyms have shut down due to COVID. Lockdown and health and safety protocols have made gym access very restrictive, and so many of those who have been missing out on their workout routines are looking to get other resources to get their reps in. But obviously there are still people who refuse to abide by safety precautions put in place, and they continue to open public gyms and break lockdown protocols. Take one establishment for example where the owner refuses to close their doors. Ian Smith, one of the owners of Atilis Gym in Bellmawr, New Jersey, shared with gym goers and followers that the gym would not be shutting down with the next wave of lockdowns mandated in the state, but now because he refuses to shut things down, he's facing a very hefty fine of over $1.5 million. Before I continue on with the story, I'd like to ask you guys to consider leaving a like on this video because your support really does mean a lot to us. So despite the legal action that's been taken against Ian and his staff, including a number of fines and even some arrests, they still refuse to close down the gym. Earlier this month, Ian shared a video to his personal Instagram page where he held up signs that read things like, quote, "Today we will pass over 84,000 visits to our facility. We don't mandate masks, we never will, and no science, no shutdown," end quote. The gym owner captioned the video saying, "We have been open against unconstitutional shutdown orders since May. Not once have we flinched, and the petty tyrant of New Jersey, Governor Murphy, has tried everything he could possibly think of to ruin us. Over 7 months later, we still open our doors every single day. No government official will ever tell me that I am not able to provide for my family. I do not answer to public servants, no matter what threats or punishments they impose. I'm a free man. I do not ask for permission. I do not ask for forgiveness. You work for us. The only way you'll ever close these doors is when you close my casket." In a video posted to the gym's Instagram page, Ian sent a message to the New Jersey governor saying that they brought in a team of scientists to evaluate the establishment to show that they are able to operate properly in a COVID environment and also to test the efficacy of masks. He says that the findings were that the practices that they put in place in their business, quote, "exceed the executive orders demanded for businesses to reopen." He also went on to say that masks were found to be, quote, "unnecessary indoors, especially in a gym environment." He goes on to say that he will continue to fight for small businesses against those who, quote, "abuse their powers to keep small businesses shut down for political purposes." While this is happening, the governor of New Jersey is continuing to encourage COVID safety protocols like social distancing and mask wearing, and shares his condolences to the over 18,000 people who have lost their lives to COVID. According to Ian Smith, he and his business plan to take the governor to court over this, and they still stand by their decision to remain open. Right now, the business racks up $15,000 fines for every day that they're open, and they say that mask wearing is a symbolic gesture in their establishment. In a video tour of the gym, they show things like paper coverings over the windows to prevent government officials from looking inside, and signs saying that government officials have to call ahead to speak with anyone there. Ian then goes on to show their health and safety protocols where guests must take their temperature using a biometric face scanner and then fill out a questionnaire. The video also shows that every guest is supplied with their own disinfectant, and they also say that air is filtered throughout the gym area. As of recently, they've had almost 95,000 visitors come through their gym, and they've reported no confirmed COVID cases in connection with the establishment, according to the owner. Now, I want your take on this. I know this can be kind of a touchy subject because many people have different opinions on this, but I want to know your insights on this gym situation. Also, tell me about any routines that you've picked up over this past year if you wanted to make up for the gyms being closed. Did you take up home workouts, yoga? Let me know down in the comments, but speaking of which, let's get to some of yours from our video, Woman Discovers Secret Room, You Won't Believe What's Inside. Kayla S says, "There's a collector out there somewhere crying. Gosh, I do hope they're treating those books and other things properly." I'm sure they are. I know a lot of people in the comments of their TikTok were telling them, oh, you should use special gloves or you should handle them like this. So they're probably taking as many precautions as possible, trying to make sure that they keep the quality of these books and whatever else they find nicely intact and try and get as much value as they can. I know a lot of people down in the comments were really coming for me because I said, oh, I don't think they're gonna get much money for that. I don't work for Antique Roadshow. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. That was just my opinion. I'm sorry I got it wrong. Whoops. Entitled Potato says, "This is so cool. This is the type of place I would hang out with my best friend." That sounds super cool. Imagine finding like a little secret room or cubby, whatever, and then like, you know, putting some blankets in there, some twinkle lights, mini fridge with some snacks in there, and chilling with your best friend or your dog. Sounds cool. Jane Jones says, "I'm afraid I'd find a dead body or something." That is a possibility. You could do that. Imagine just like, you know, finding a secret room, opening it up, and like there's a skeleton in there. Like that's an episode of Bones, I'm pretty sure. That would be crazy. Insane. Terrifying. Shaylin White says, who hates naps? I mean, I still love you, but naps are the best. I hate naps so much. I don't like them because A, I feel like I'm just wasting my day. I like to get as much stuff done in my day as possible, sometimes. And I feel like I'm just missing out on things. Like if I'm asleep and like something big happens, like I feel bad about not witnessing that or just not being in the know. I don't know, I'm weird. But if you hate naps too, leave it in the comments. I want to know that I'm not alone in this. Thanks so much for your comments and for sticking around to the end of the video. I've been your host, Bria Room, and until next time, stay safe. Don't forget to drink some water today, and I'll see you guys next time.